Hi guys, I hope you had a wonderful day. It's Mac with 9B4M Garden Style, and today I have something really special. Let's go check out the National Giant Vegetable Competition. This is some of the largest produce here in the UK. Let's go see it. This is the National Giant Vegetable Competition. And let's start out right here, dead ahead of me. Look at these massive bell peppers. And when possible, I want to put down a bit of reference for you. Here's a British pound and an American quarter, just to kind of give you a bit of scale so you can understand exactly how large these vegetables really are. But these are all massively giant bell peppers. And the giant vegetables just keep going. Here's a third place and a second place and a first prize. Although the first prize is not longer, it is girthier than a lot of the others here. And again, there's that quarter and that pound to show you a bit of scale. And then here's first prize 2023. Look at this. And these are cucumbers. I have never seen cucumbers this large ever. Absolutely massive cucumbers. Here are the giant vegetables. Continuing to look at the size of these onions. They're as large as a softball, and in some cases almost as large as a basketball. Absolutely magnificently large. Again, quarter, pound, to give you a bit of understanding of the scope and size of these vegetables. And look at these giant onions. These are yellow onions, guys. These are magnificently large. And here's first prize. Wow. Here are some very large sunflower heads. I've seen large sunflowers before. Not as shocked by them as I am by some of these other produce, such as, again, these onions are just massive. And here is some truly magnificent rhubarb. And some pretty hefty potatoes. So this is the table with the giant vegetables. Let's move on to some giant tomatoes. And here are some what almost appear to be Frankenstein tomatoes. These things are massive. Wow. And again, to help keep that perspective, here's fourth prize. There's a British pound and a quarter again, just to kind of keep the perspective on the exact size of how large these tomatoes are. And on the end here are what we call in the US eggplants. These are some pretty beefy sized eggplants as well. And you can see who stands out ahead above all the others, which is his first prize winner here. Massive eggplant. Now we're moving on to the longest vegetables, and these are going to be predominantly your carrots and your parsnips. But what is this? This is a Guinness World Record. Largest runner bean leaf, Guinness World Record. Wow. Wow. And we're talking about the longest vegetables, and you can see this is the root coming off. And this is all a root. There's another root. There's another root starting. Wow, look at these roots coming off of these beets. First prize winner, this beet has to be at least 20 feet long, if not longer than that. It runs from here literally to the end of this table. And so you have all these carrots and parsnips, radishes, and just look at how long these vegetables are. Now, to me, this looks like a cantaloupe, but I've never seen a cantaloupe look like this before. If it is a cantaloupe, it's a cantaloupe melon. I've never seen one this big. Are these massively long beans, runner beans. Look at these. And then beside those beans, we have what appear to be some really long cayenne peppers. I've never seen a long version of a chili pepper like this, but these are special chili peppers. Guys, now let's move to the other end where we're gonna see the really big produce. So we're gonna start here and work our way around. This is called swede. I'm not familiar with it, but it produces a truly magnificent bowl underground, which we eat. Look at this. First prize winner here. Look at the size of this, guys. And as usual, I'm going to give you this quarter and pound to help with your perspective. But right past the swedes, we move into the massive beets. Look at the size of these beets. I've never seen beets this large before. I'm just imagining the effort it took to grow these. Here's third prize for beets. And here is the first prize for beets. Absolutely massive. And then on this other side here, I think these are going to be radishes. Oh my goodness. Look at these giant radishes. And here's first prize. And then the mother of all leeks. The leeks that I saw earlier, I thought they were big. But look at these leeks. First prize. Perspective. Absolutely massive. Here's a Guinness World Record for the heaviest runner bean at 196 grams. And there's another heavy bean beside it at 192 grams. Truly massive. This is 5 Guinness World Records that I've seen at this show. We have kohlrabi, and wow, kohlrabi gets big, but these kohlrabi are massive. Now look at the first prize. I wish I had a weight on this, but this is the largest kohlrabi I could have ever imagined. Next to the kohlrabi, we have some heavyweight carrots. These are not beautiful, but they are big. And here's the first prize winner for the largest carrots. This is going to be all based on weight, not based on beauty, guys. But these parsnips also really, really massive. We're going to just keep working our way around this table with this absolutely giant produce. And I do believe this is going to be celery. Look at the bunch here. This is one plant. And these bunches are absolutely massive. And some truly heavyweight watermelons. And what I wish I could give you, they don't have it listed, but I wish the heavyweights were actually listed, but I don't see the weights on them. But I can tell you, they're truly massive. Massive one. Now we're moving on to the true heavyweights. These are some of the largest of the large, guys. Here are some heavyweight marrows. We're getting to the forklift size, guys. There's those for scale, just so you can understand. These are absolutely massive marrows. Look like giant squash to me, is what we'd call it in the States, I believe. But wow, magnificently large. Let's take a walk around and look at all of these giant marrows. And here is the first prize marrow. Again, I wish I had a weight for you, but this one is truly massive. Wow. So there's marrow on one side, and then on the other side, we have giant cabbage. I've seen giant cabbage before. I've never seen giant cabbage like this. That one says it's, I believe it says it's 10 kilograms. Look at the third prize winner here. And here's the first prize winning cabbage. I think this says it's 24 kilograms. Look at this cabbage. You know, you need a team just to help pick these up. Okay, last but not least, what everyone has been waiting on, let's go check out the giant pumpkins. Reason to put a quarter down for these. I'll use the little kids to let you see exactly how large these pumpkins really are. These are squash on this side. Here's the first prize squash. Again, there's a grown lady standing behind it to give you a size perspective. 213 kilograms. That is a massive squash. Tucked away in the corner is another Guinness World Record, the world's tallest tomatillo plant. 11 feet 6 inches. So here are the large pumpkins, 256 kilograms, 244 kilograms. Truly magnificent. This is what I always wanted to see, these massively large pumpkins. Wow. 590 kilograms. And this is second prize. And then the first prize is 636 kilograms. Truly magnificent. But there are some others around on the other side, so let's take a look around the other side to see a couple of the other very large pumpkins here. Massively large pumpkins. Blair, take a seat next to these pumpkins. Let me just get a perspective of how large these pumpkins really are. Just asking the guy from CANNA, which I think hosted this whole event, what do you need to grow these giant pumpkins? Of course, you need the right seeds. They told me about those, and then they told me about a website, giantpumpkins.com. If I want to grow giant pumpkins, they didn't tell me everything I know. I might give it a shot next year. Let's grow some giant pumpkins. Exciting exhibit, these massively large pumpkins and other produce. Hey, if you like this, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll keep showing you wonderful gardens and gardening tips and wonderful produce all over the world. Until next time, take care.